What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Brickhouse Radio. It's Wednesday. It's your girl Cam. And just reaching out to y'all, saying what's really good in the hood. Um, just was, reflecting on Father's Day weekend, and mine went pretty well. My Friday started off with a celebration of life. Um, One of my good girlfriends, the one that I spoke about previously on these posts, her name is Keonya. Her 44th birthday was supposed to have been Friday. It's still her birthday, but unfortunately, we lost her on Christmas Eve of 2020. So this was the first birthday we would have without her. So, just her close friends and family decided to put together a celebration of life for her. And it was fucking awesome. Like, I hadn't seen people I hadn't seen in a while. Um, because of COVID, it drew a wedge in people's, interactions and relationships. So to be able to come back and, a lot of people were vaccinated, we didn't have to wear masks. It felt good. It felt normal. It felt normal. So it was odd though. I was in charge of the potato salad. And this had been the first time in over 30 years that we had been friends that it was her birthday and I made potato salad and she wasn't there to eat it. It really took a toll on me because I started getting emotional, you know, and I know that she's gone and I know, I was one of her pallbearers. So I witnessed what happened firsthand. But it still was so surreal to me because what I did was I was like, oh, let me get in the Keonya mode. So because I had bought 411 on vinyl, um, that's the only Murray album I had on vinyl. So I was like, you know what, let me rock this because this may bring my spirits up, but it didn't. Because every song reminded me of her, whether it was us singing cleaning up or us playing music while we was getting dressed to go out or just us being young and dancing and just being big fans of Mary J. Blige. Well, it took a toll on me. I had to turn the music off, y'all. I had to cut it short. I got through the first half of her album. The second half I didn't even get to was the 411. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And if y'all are wondering about my look today, I wanted to look studious. I do got lips on. I do got on MAC lip glosses. That's all the girl rocks. And I got my little specs on. I don't have no makeup on today, no earrings. Um, I'm just plain Jane. I do got a bra on though. I do got a bra on. But yeah, man, it was just, you know, it was just really emotional. But I got to be with my homegirls. So, and I got to see a lot of my homeboys and we drank and smoked and laughed and ate. It was enough food. We made it rock for 2 days because the day after Keonya's birthday is a homeboy of mine that passed some years ago. His name is, we call him Frug. Um, and his birthday is the day after Keonya. So we decided to make a weekend of it. So we did 2 days back to back. I know Sunday was going to be, Father's Day. So we didn't want to, do that on Father's Day. Because, it was a different vibe. People wanted to be with their families more so instead of out in the hood. But yo, we did it up for Keonya. Her aunt decided that she wanted to, you know, it was beautiful. Because of the fences in Bywater, she was able to put her letters up on the fence so it spelled her name out. And there was a banner there. So I just thought that was fucking dope. Her aunt got a little emotional towards the end because I guess she just got overwhelmed with the fact that we would actually want to do this for her. That was my sis. Like, regardless of the charges, sisters, they don't always agree on everything. They don't. My little sister, we don't agree on everything right now, but I still love her. And if she called me, damn it, I'm there. And that's the same with Kianya. Like, even though we didn't see eye to eye on everything, my love and my loyalty for her never changed. Never changed. So that was fucking awesome. But here we are on a Wednesday. What the fuck Wednesday? So, what the fuck is going on with police? Why is y'all still tasing and shooting people? What the fuck? Y'all tased that young man just trying to go to his girlfriend's house. He probably was getting ready to finna go get his dick sucked or something. Y'all done fucked this whole shit up. Because the bitch came out the house half dressed. So she might thought she was gonna get a little something, little humpity hump. She ain't get that, cause bitch, you ain't getting it up if you done been tased, cause your dick is in shock, honey. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that. But it's like, yo, we are still being targeted. We are still being stereotyped. Like, god damn. Like, it's never gonna end, folks. Regardless of how much we march, preach, hashtag, it's never gonna end. It's been embedded in the United States for centuries that we are inferior. And police, y'all ain't nothing but the niggas used to ride on the horses in the cotton fields, monitoring the slaves. That's what y'all do. And you can say what you want. I have a father that was a police officer for decades before he retired. I have an older brother that has retired from the police department within the last 5 years. So the way that they policed as black men is very different from the way these officers are out here policing right now. I have never known my dad to be unfair when it came to his job. Because for one, he's a black man first. He black before motherfucker even see that he got a gun legally. So he had insight. So he knew how to approach certain situations with certain sensitivity that white police officers were not privy to. So again, policing us, riding on the horse and policing us. But these days, they're in cars with lights on the top instead of a steed. Something to think about, guys. Something to think about, because regardless, this is going to be ongoing for eternity. It seems like a police officer is never going to protect and serve black people, whether they are mulatto, whether they are Dominican, whether they are Nigerian. Anybody with melanin in their skin tone will not be treated fairly. That is sad and unfortunate to have to come to that realization, people. I know people believe in change, but this shit has been going on so long. In order to get this changed, like, you would have to fire all the police officers and start over. Something to think about, people. Something to think about. I just can't believe that in 2021, even after the outcome of George Floyd's murder trial, that police officers are still trying it. Yo, what the fuck? What the whole fuck? Also, on What the Fuck Wednesday. I'm what the fucking about. What the fuck is wrong with y'all women? Why don't y'all love y'all bodies? Why do you think getting plastic surgery or augmentation is going to make you feel better? Did y'all not learn anything from Kanye West's mom? Something went wrong under the knife. You ladies are cutting open your bodies and doing things to your body wasn't built for. Do you ever think that once you get my age, which is in your 40s or older, that shit ain't gonna sit the same no more? It's not gonna be the same. You get breast augmentation or you get implants, but your skin is going to stretch even more. Your titties are gonna look like grapefruits in a sock. These chicks that are fascinated with ass. Oh my God. Why all of y'all want a fat ass now? You don't even got no ass and you barely wash that. Do you know how hard it is to have a big butt? Like, people really think that having a big butt is the key to the city. It's not. It's what's up here. And if you got that and don't got this, you're going to be lost. You got a fat ass and you stupid as fuck. What the fuck difference is it going to make? And not only that, yet a lot of y'all are doing it and it doesn't look natural. Do you understand when you got chicken legs with two big ass ham hocks sitting on the back of it, it don't look right. You just think, oh, shorty fat. And these dumbass dudes are falling for that shit. Not necessarily that. They like, yo, I don't care if it's real or it's fake. Just like the white boys back in the day with the big titty shit. But it's like, y'all don't have to do that. Y'all always say, I want a real nigga. Bitch, be real. Be real. Like, yes, this is not mine. But guess what? I don't have on lashes. I don't have any implants. I don't have excessive piercing. I don't have a rack of tattoos. That's just me. I don't want to deface the property. Do you understand? And y'all don't understand that it's somebody out there for everybody. A nigga ain't gonna stay with you and marry you, bitch, just because you got a new ass. Let's be real. And not only that, having a big butt, again, ain't all it's cracked up to be. We knock over shit walking by. Sometimes your clothes don't fit exactly how you want it to, because all of us can't afford couture. So if you got a big butt and you ain't got a whole bunch of jelly rolls and shit, you just got ass and your pants don't fit right because your waist too big, but it fit right in the posterior part. Y'all don't know big butt life. Y'all don't get it. You just don't get it. So just because you got a big butt don't mean jack. I mean, they love it. I mean, don't get it twisted. I wouldn't have had my butt any other way. But that's because I had to learn to embrace it. Because let's be clear, in the 80s, shorty, early 90s, niggas was not checking for fat bitches. They wasn't checking for us. If you had a big butt, you were considered fat. Regardless how slim you were from the waist up, beautiful, flawless, you were considered plus size. And most niggas will call you fat because you wasn't slim, because you wasn't runway skinny. You were considered plus, obese, fat, chunky, dudes that like big girls, they can't even say they just like, women. No, they were chubby chasers. That's what dudes that like fat girls are labeled as, chubby chasers. I think that's so fucking rude. I think it's so rude. We just couldn't be females. We have to be categorized. We have to be, it's bad enough. You got tall girls, short girls, white girls. You got whatever ethnicity you are, you in that category already. Then chicks that's not heavy chested. Chicks that are heavy chested. Now, chubby chasers. That shit is sickening. I'm over it. And it took me a while, but I figured it out. I'm never going to be fucking skinny. I'm never going to be slim thick. I'm always going to be thick. Let's call a spade at this point. But what y'all not going to do is make me feel bad for being curvaceous. I had a nigga to tell me, I was 13 years old. I had a nigga to tell me he would fuck me if I lost weight. I was still a virgin. Mind you, to say, he ain't never get no pussy. No, he sure didn't. But later on in life, came to find me to be beautiful. Guess what I told? Nigga, fuck you. Don't nobody want you. You're a fucking dipperhead. You like smoke PCP. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. You feel me? Because ain't nobody fucking got time for that. But it's cool. And me and him still cool right to this day. He don't think I remember, but I do. But it's cool. Yeah. Had a lot of dudes that say, shorty, you cute for being fat. What the fuck is that? It's either I'm cute or no. But I'm cute. Or you cute for being big. Or you dress nice even though you heavy. I've had to hear that shit all my fucking life. Fuck y'all. Because I'm cute. I am sexy. I am woman. Hear me roar, honey. Don't get it twisted. And come to find out that we the original women, bitches. The thick madams. Why you think bitches always wore corsets? Because, nigga, we ate good back then. In Africa, it is a sign of wealth to have girth. That's where we came from. Africa. So we had big titties and big asses and flat stomachs. That's what we did. Andada. Yeah. So, bitch better never call me fat again. Because I'm going to tell her, bitch, in your mind, you want to be thick. And I realized that's what it was. It was fucking curve envy. Because you were a twig and didn't have no depth to your presentation, you cannot be mad at me. Okay? Get the fuck over it. And it's amazing how it's so trendy now. It's trendy. Them Kardashians done rearranged their whole bodies to be thick black girls. They want thick lips. They want hips. They want thighs to save their lives. They want it all. And I just rock with what the Lord gave me. Won't he do it? It took me a long time to say fuck people. It took me a long time to embrace who I was. And once I did, child, you still can't tell me shit. And I am 44 years old. Lord willing, I'll make it to 45. But it took a long time for me to embrace who I was. So for all you motherfuckers that ever called me fat and your ass is bigger than me now, hey boo. For all the bitches that downed me because I had a big ass, or was jelly because I had a big ass and you wanted one, is Dr. Miami your friend? Because I swear to God, I think it's a couple bitches out there that has taken my picture to Dr. Miami and said, I want that ass. I want an ass like her right there. One am I saying it look good though. It look good though. I give her that. But shorty, you would never be this. You would never be this. This is authentic. Okay? Let's be clear on that. Let's be real clear. Okay? You would never be this. But shout out to everybody that has allowed me to be myself and has embraced me as I am. Thank you. Because I embrace people how they are. All my friends don't have a big ass. All my friends don't got big titties. All my friends ain't cute in the face and thick in the waist. All my friends aren't shaped the same. All my friends aren't the same height. So guess what? Let me be me. That is it. And that is all. But I just wanted to address that. Because I have really, 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 people just, they don't love themselves. Like, people think that because you're getting surgery, you love yourself because you want to improve. God don't make no junk, shorty. Embrace what the fuck you have and do the best with it. I'm never getting lap band surgery. I'm never getting fat transference. I'm never going to do any of that. If a girdle and some good jeans don't pull it in, let it fly. That's where I'm at with it. Let it fly. Bitch, or just go on a diet and do some fucking crunches and some fucking squats and your butt might round up. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But what I'm not going to do is chop on my motherfucking body or add shit in different places where it physically isn't supposed to be. I am not downing anyone that decides to do something to make themselves feel better. But in the end, is it worth the risk? Because it's a temporary fix. It's a temporary fix. That ass ain't going to stay like the way you want it, especially when you get older and your skin starts to stretch. When you get that boob job, when you get that lap band, some of you motherfuckers is getting it and putting the weight back on. It's restrictions to that. Now, if you had just pushed away from the table, maybe adjusted your diet and find some type of activity, you could have lost the weight without the lap band because you have no self-restraint. You have no discipline. So I'm not going to feel bad every time I eat a piece of chicken. I'm not going to feel bad if I decide that I want a burger. But guess what else? I do eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, fresh and raw. I do eat salads. I like, instead of eating chocolate and shit all the time, yes, I do prefer cashews. But I have to watch that because that increases your cholesterol. I had to figure that out on my own. But I felt that was a better snack than it was eating a whole bunch of chips and cakes and pies and shit and running my glucose out. It's not worth it. So now, on to the rest of the What the Fuck Wednesday. What the fuck do people be thinking when they be dressing their kids sometimes? I'm not saying those that dress their kids nice or whatever. I'm talking about stop dressing these kids like grown ass people. They are kids. Yes, they are people. They are not grown people. No little girls under the age of 15, unless they're going to a formal event. All right, let me make sure I phrase this right. At a certain age, unless you're going to a formal event, is the only time you should wear heels. Because my mother and wore heels as teenagers. Okay, understood. But nobody 10 years old, nobody 6 years old, nobody 3 years old should have on nobody's fucking heels. Nobody. Playing dress up around the house, whatever we do, we playing your mama's shoes, different. But as a event y'all are going to, park, festivity, to the mall, to McDonald's, them babies don't need to wear no heels. Stop letting these teenage girls dress like single slutty women. And let me be clear on what I'm saying. I'm not saying that certain things are inappropriate. I'm saying that how you present them could be inappropriate. I don't feel like my daughter at 12 needs to walk anywhere with her ass cheeks out unless they coming out your bathing suit bottom and we at the pool or at the beach. Pull that wedgie out, fix your ass, and keep going. They should not be wearing anybody's booty shorts at 12 years old. They do not need plunging necklines at 14. They don't. Because your titties ain't even really ready yet at 14. You feel me? Like, it's one thing to understand that, like, the lines are constantly being blurred. Like, I'm going to keep it a band. My mother didn't like me to wear red lipstick. The reason, and this is being all honest, until I didn't wear makeup, like how I do now, until I was in my mid to late 20s. Yes. Did not always wear eyeliner. Didn't always wear mascara, lip gloss, eyeshadow, blush, foundation, concealer. Didn't do all of that. But because of what I was into at the time and me being on TV, I said, yo, let me take a different approach. Because Mary J's makeup always looked fucking good. And I loved her makeup. So, let's be clear. So, like, the makeup thing, whatever. I just always felt like little girls should be little girls as long as they could. I guess because I was put in that box. But you give your kids boundaries and go crazy within those boundaries. Like, I wore mini skirts, but usually I had shorts underneath until I got to be a teenager. But I knew how to sit, I knew how to act, I knew how to conduct myself. And I didn't wear anything that wasn't age appropriate. But I went crazy within my box, though. All my jeans fit good. I liked baggy shirts and tight jeans. Then it was baggy shirts and baggy jeans. Like, it was crazy because as a teenager, I think a lot of people thought I was going to be gay because of my appearance, because I didn't really wear makeup. I kept my hair done, though. But I wore jeans, polo, Reeboks. I was like the tomboy. That's how I dressed. I had a whole bunch of brothers. But I would have my days where I would get my little skirt, my little blouse, my little white Cortez or whatever, you know. I would have my days where I would feel extra girly. But my everyday wear, jeans, polo shirt, tennis shoes, Timbs, some type of tennis. You couldn't pay me to wear fucking dress shoes. You couldn't pay me to wear flats. Like, I did when it's a part of my wardrobe, like, because I would like, because I always, dress shoes always got on my nerves, because I don't like sliding. And tennis shoes, you know what I mean, was different. I could run if I needed to, or, my feet could be comfortable. I don't like for my feet to be uncomfortable. So that's just, I just made it do what it do. I just made it do what it do. And I stayed in my lane. A lot of these young ladies don't know their lane. They don't, because their mothers or fathers haven't set a boundary for them. Y'all getting piercings and shit at a young age. When you get 30, you might not want that motherfucker in your nose. Or you might not want that belly button pierce. And some of y'all getting this shit done, this shit getting infected, and you have chunks of skin taken out, and you hook the IVs because you got the shit and was scared to tell your parents and you didn't take care of it. That's the shit we talking about. All kids are going to be rebellious. Let's be clear. All kids are going to go through that rebellion phase. But it's how much you input into your kids prior to that phase happening on how they're going to react. Because if you don't give a shit before it happens, they're not going to give a shit. You're going to have your daughter wearing shit with your ass out. You're going to have your daughter wearing half shirts with her belly button pierced at 13. Attracting grown ass men. Because that's what we not going to do. I had to deal with that shit with my oldest daughter. Because if anybody know BB, she got ass and titties for days. And always had curvation. Since she was 11. She's been curvaceous as fuck. Okay? I had to deal with grown ass men coming at her. So, I'm not talking no shit that I ain't been through. I got a 12-year-old now and my daughter's 24. I've been there, shorty. I've been there. As a parent of a female, I've been there. So don't think I'm preaching shit to you. Oh yeah, my daughter wanted to wear everything itty bitty with her titties hanging out. No, the fuck you not, bitch. First of all, you got double D's already. We not doing it. It is not necessary for you to have your titties hanging out at 14. It is not necessary. It's not. You wearing your little body shirts, you look. That's in your lane. That's giving you coverage, but still pulling in that femininity and showing off your little frame. Cool. I can do that. But no plunging motherfucking necklines. You trying to wear fucking spaghetti straps in the winter because you want to be seen. Bitch, if you don't go put a motherfucking shirt on and a jacket and cover your motherfucking ass up before you have some fucking hawk in your chest, you better act like you know, girl. Because see, my daughter knows. She's 24, and right now, she'll tell you, I don't play with my mother. My mother crazy. My mama crazy. They do not call my mother Killer Cam for nothing. She don't want no smoke. And you know why? Because she respects me. She finally got it in her head and understood all that I went through to help raise her. And because I have respect for myself, she learned to respect herself. And that's where y'all girls fall short, because half of y'all bitches don't respect yourselves. They watch men disrespect you and you be okay with it. What the fuck they expect to learn by seeing that? Like, yeah, my babies don't see my husband beating on me. My babies don't see my husband cheating on me. They don't see my husband laying around all day smoking weed, playing video games. No, my nigga get up and go to work every day. Every day. He has a respectful job. He's been in the healthcare field for over 20 years. So that's what they not saying. And they don't see me sitting around collecting a welfare check. All of them know they daddies, because I only got 2. So it's a reflection of you, y'all. What y'all fail to realize, your kids are a reflection of you. I admit, all my kids ain't the sharpest knives in the drawers. Through this COVID, the education, it was a struggle. But the one thing I will say, my kids are respectful and they're not stupid. They're able to read and write. They're able to comprehend. That's all I'm asking for right now. Because with this COVID shit, it has fucked a lot of shit up. Shout outs to everybody that has prevailed. But this shit put a damper on my little social butterflies. And I will say that. You know. But we're going to get through it. Mama going to work it out. Mama going to make sure everybody good. So we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. But y'all got to take some self-inventory, ladies. Because y'all girls, they're growing up too fast. And we can say it's the times and this and that. No, it ain't the times. It's y'all bitches. So busy chasing y'all life, y'all not looking at the one that's coming up behind y'all. That's the one thing I never did. I never picked a nigga or my lifestyle over my fucking kids. Ever. And I will drink to that. Never will my kids say, Mommy, you treated Kanaja better than you treated me. Mommy, you treated Con Booger better than you did me. My kids would never say that. Because I hate all of them equally. It's like, no, I love my kids. No, I love them the same but differently because they're individuals. Like my son, he's more of an introvert. So you got to deal with him differently. Booger, introvert, bubbling sunshine, won't shut the fuck up, talkative. Got to deal with her a certain way. My oldest, she just all over the place and she loud. So I deal with it because they have a little bit of my personality in them. It's just they've made they made it their personality. They made it their own because they are still individuals, regardless of who they came from. They are still individuals. So I just really, really, want y'all to understand that some of y'all is failing y'all girls. You're not teaching them to respect themselves or others. Oh, if y'all think I'm just talking about the little girls, let's talk about these little boys. Let's go. First of all, motherfucker, pull your pants up. Let's be clear. In case you are not aware of that sagging of the pants, it comes from jail. That's the sign of letting niggas know that you were available to be fucked or sucked in jail. So you run around here with your pants down and you wonder why niggas that's gay is pushing up on you because they done been to jail, bitch, and you must be open for business. Let me say it again. Pull your motherfucking pants up, niggas. That shit is not cute. The girls are accepting it because that's what y'all had put out there. Pull y'all motherfucker. It is nothing wrong with getting a pair of jeans that's your size. You can wear skinny jeans that's up on your ass. You ain't got to have nut huggers on. The shit ain't got to be, chafing you in between your butt cheeks. But don't nobody want to see your fucking skid mark filled drawers hanging underneath your dirty ass and it smells. You look bad and you smell bad. And y'all think that shit hot. You're like, niggas is just doing it to be rebellious. That's all that it is. And believe it or not, a lot of niggas started sagging their pants because they had hit a growth spurt and they shit was too short. So they sagged them to make sure they touch the top of their shoes. All facts, no printer. And again, it is a go flag for niggas in jail. It is a part of the gang culture, the jail culture. So some of you little niggas ain't never been to jail. And when a nigga walk up on you and stick their finger in your ass, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Because you motherfuckers, now I went on the little girls. Let's get on these little boys. For one, most of y'all niggas can't even read and write. And that is so shameful. And it's not because you're not capable. It's because you think being a nerd is fucked up. It's not cool to be smart. Y'all still got that fucking slave mentality, scared to let master know you can read and write. Fuck that. This is 2021. Niggas, pick a book up. Get a Kindle. Like, I'm willing to work with y'all in the new age. Get a Kindle. Read on your laptop. Read on your Chromebook or whatever. Nigga, read. Learn some shit. And not just reading Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and fucking TikTok. Do something with your life. Now, the way that you treat women. I got 15 minutes left. And I'm going to get y'all the raw and fucking uncut. You little motherfuckers don't have no respect for women because your daddies is locked up because they didn't have respect for women. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, a lot of you niggas' fathers ain't always locked up for drugs. Some of you niggas' fathers is locked up for domestic violence and abuse, and you motherfuckers do not know how to treat women. That's why you smacking your sisters around. That's why you beating up your female cousins, and that's why you cuss your mama out and talk to her any kind of way and put hands on her. Because a real nigga ain't dug in your ass. But I tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. My motherfucking son, he bet the fuck not. Do you know how bad I would break that nigga fingers if he ever hit a female? He got two fucking sisters. One older than him and one younger than him. And I be goddamn. And let's be clear, I'm not cool with females hitting dudes either. If my daughter put her hands on Kai, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong because I know he's not aggressive. But that's a whole different story. But let's get back to these little niggas. Because y'all ain't had nobody to put the fucking fear of Jesus in you. And you're not scared of death. We cool with that. You Biggie, nigga, you ready to die. Cool. But while you here, before you get killed, bitch, you better show some motherfucking respect. Because I'm going to tell you, any of my nephews, nigga, it's so funny. They'll say they shit all day and come to my house before they walk up that fucking walkway, because I watch them on my video camera. They pull their motherfucking pants up. You know why? Because they got respect for their aunt. Because for one, they know I will beat the brakes off their ass, whether they grown men or not. I still hit like a Mack truck. And they don't want no parts of that because they know they're going to have to fight. So let's be clear. But it's because of the respect that I have for myself and as their aunt, the respect that I instilled in them for me. Some of you niggas need to run up on your sons and, matter of fact, nigga, pull your pants up. Maybe your son will pull his fucking pants up. Pull your shit up. Just because you been to jail, nigga, and you probably done fucked some niggas probably done fucked you, don't mean you gotta fuck over your son and let him live that life that he ain't never lived before. Give a fuck about your kids, yo. Give a fuck about your son, bruh. Stop going to jail for not paying child support, even though you may not have wanted the baby, but nigga, they here. And it's your responsibility. Y'all niggas need to be fathers. I'm not saying every father's a deadbeat. Sometimes the bitch is crazy and niggas don't want to deal with her no more. I get it. but be there for your motherfucking kids. Teach these young men how to be men, how to be real men. Now, what your sexual preference is, not my concern. But at the same time, if some real men stepped up, a lot of them wouldn't fall to the wayside. Y'all better get y'all shit together. Y'all better get y'all shit together, or y'all gonna look around and this world is gonna be full of fools. It's gonna be full of chaos and fools. Not saying it's not now, but if somebody don't take heed and decide that they want to teach their sons how to be men, you're gonna have a lot of confusion. You're gonna have a lot of little boys getting fingers in their asses because their pants ain't up because their daddy didn't teach them better. Just a metaphor. Not saying it's gonna actually happen, but just a way to summarize everything. Because I ain't having it. I ain't having it with mines. Nigga, I almost see his ass crack and he live in this motherfucker. Bitch, pull your pants up. For some reason, everybody ass always out. My husband, my son, my daughter, everybody. It like they buy clothes that, like my husband, I know he just don't have no ass. Like he don't really have a curvature to hold his pants up. He got that package in the front though. That's all the word. But like my father said, it ain't what's in the back that count. So, but I just don't think it's dope. I don't think it's sexy. I've never seen a dude with his pants sagging and I'm like, ooh, he's so fine. Never. That shit right there be like, boop, stage right. I'm going somewhere else. Because I never thought it was attractive, cute, sexy. None of that. Because niggas was sagging their pants when I was still single. And I didn't like it then. And 20 years later, I still don't like it. It's just gotten worse. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that. We dealing with niggas sagging their pants forever. But again, it's a part of the gang culture. It's a part of the jail culture to let niggas know that they're available for fuckery in the bang. So, if that's your thing, hey, to each his own. Continue to sag. But if you're not a dick in the booty ass nigga, then don't have your booty hanging out. That's all I'm gonna say. If you like to be taken seriously. Because dressing like that to a job interview, even though you got on dress pants and they sagging, I don't like it. I don't like it. You have a waist, sir. There are belts. I ain't even saying it gotta be a fucking good like that. I don't get it. Why do you put on a belt to sag your pants? Belts are supposed to accentuate the outfit and to also keep your pants at a decent level. Niggas put on belts to sag their pants. Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Yeah, I come from the era where niggas was tight Sergio Valentes and Jordache, and this is that and the other. But back then, niggas didn't wear their jeans super tight. They just wear them to fit. We went through the 90s where everything's super big, super baggy. We went through that. The early 2000s, everything is oversized and sagging. Dress accordingly. Let's go back to the old school. Motherfuckers wore slacks and shit that fit. Motherfuckers wore suits that fit. You wore dresses that fit. You can wear certain shit, but just wear the shit accordingly. So, what the fuck Wednesday? What the fuck is your girls doing? What the fuck is your sons wearing? And what the fuck is going on with bitches altering their bodies? I can't believe that, because it used to be a thing of surgeries were taboo. Like, you didn't tell nobody that you had your boobs done, or you had a facelift, or you had a nose job. Now, everybody just happy to just broadcast it, and like wigs. Like, it was a sin to be like, yeah, this my real hair, yeah. Like, bitches will lie, deny till she die about a weave here. This ain't no motherfucking weave. This my real hair. Now, it's the wiggy city. Everybody wigging it. I mean, I don't give a fuck because I have hair underneath here. Y'all see, I still got my little edges and shit with a little bit lit. Listen, I ain't never really had no, all this always been thin. Ever since I was a little girl. That's just the way my hair grew. So this job, like, always been my hairline. So I still got my motherfucking edges. But for those that don't, sorry to hear that. And I wish you the best on getting them back if you can. Um, some women have alopecia. It's different reasons why bitches don't got edges. But I just want to keep mine as long as I can. But yeah, y'all, let's get it together with these kids. Let's get it together. Let's get it together because we losing them. And a lot of them are falling by the wayside because as parents, we are not stepping up and just trying to instill the basic shit in our kids. So I hope y'all take heed with that. And with that being said, we're coming to the end of another week on Brickhouse Radiolive. I think my crowd, my audience is amazing. For all those that watch and support, like I tell y'all every week, I'm not here for the likes. I'm just here to be 100. That's it. If I said anything that offended you, fuck you. Fix your kids. Because I ain't apologizing for wanting my people to do better. I will not apologize for that. But what y'all not going to do is get on my motherfucking nerves. So, young men, hold your head up and fucking pull your pants up. Young ladies, be young ladies until y'all become women. When you become 18 to 21, you can decide whether you want to be a slut or not. But at 14, nah, not in my house. So, I appreciate everybody for showing up, showing out, and showing love. It's your girl Cam, Brickhouse Radio, baby. Cam out. See y'all fuckers next week. Peace.